Good morning. Investify is a fully digital investment manager going to act with a European license for retail and affluent customers across Europe. What do you think? How does the average Joe investor feel about investing? Does it feel right? Not really. We believe everyone should feel right about investing. Feeling right is taking an amount of risk so that you can sleep easy. Feeling right means to choose an investment you can identify with. And finally, feeling right is about balancing between being involved yourself and trusting the experts. Because isn't having time for your loved ones more important? Let's see how Sebastian uses our application to find an investment that feels right for him.
Hey, that sounds great. Let's start.
Our application implements a three-step process. First, Sebastian has to define his very personal investor profile. Then, he composes his investment using predefined building blocks. And finally, the application helps Sebastian to align his investment with his profile. In order to define his investor profile, Sebastian has to give us some information. We've got about 20 years of experience in behavioral finance, and based on that, we created a questionnaire that captures hard facts on the customer's financial situation, along with soft facts about his attitude.
Tobias, this looks a bit like a psychological test for me.
Yes, that's true. It's because we really have to understand our customers. We want to make it feel right. But let's skip the details and jump straight to the results. It only takes two key measures in order to make the investment feel right. It's the risk index and the convenience index. It's that easy. Sebastian wants to limit his amount of risk to a medium level. And he wants to find a balance between delegating to the experts and bringing in his personal ideas.
OK, that's it. Great.
Perfect. Now, having an investor profile, Sebastian is now ready to define his investment. And as a starting point, the system automatically pre-selected the perfectly matching core investment with risk D. So, in a pop-up window, Sebastian finds additional information about the investment strategy and stuff like that. But I'd like to ask, Sebastian, how does it feel for you personally to only invest in a portfolio managed by experts?
I feel convenient about that, but I would love to add a bit more personal twist.
Yes, that's what your profile already told us. So this is why Investify allows the customers to define their very personal investment. And at this point, we even encourage Sebastian to add so-called theme investments, things he cares about that make him feel right. Let's see how this is being done. Sebastian now browses the list of available investment themes and selects the ones that inspire him.
That's cool.
You can do that later.
OK. Electromobility. I think that's the future. Need to pick that, Tobias. And let me have a look. If we go green, let's just also take the low-carbon theme too.
Yeah, nice choice. Now, let's see how this combination fits with his profile. Down there at the bottom of the screen, Sebastian gets instant feedback when he adjusts his investment. We show updated risk and convenience measures. And if there's a mismatch with the profile, we even show a warning message.
OK, I got it. I think too much risk. Let me choose a different core investment to reduce the risk.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Now, scrolling down, Sebastian finds additional information and all the details. And finally, when it feels right for him, and only if everything is fine, Sebastian is ready to activate his investment.
Cool. I love that portfolio. Let's go. Oh, just give me a second. I got a message on my mobile.
Yes, that's because at this moment, the system automatically sends a push notification to the customer's smartphone in order to get a formal confirmation of the new investment. It's a safety measure we implemented into our smartphone app. Well, as you can see, all of this is quite unique. We really care about the investor feeling right. And here's why. We believe feeling right is the single most important factor when it comes to customer satisfaction. In order to ensure this over the whole customer journey, we focus on 3 points. Making the customers feeling right about the amount of risks they take, because sleeping well is so valuable. Making the customers feeling right about their personal involvement, because having time for your loved ones is so important. And finally, making the customers feeling right about their personal choice of investment themes, because there's nothing better than to personally identify with your investment. If you want to find out why feeling right is a roadmap to success, just keep an eye on us. Follow us on Twitter and get in touch. Oh, and there's one last thing. We would be really honored for being considered as best of show. Thank you very much.